We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
In late December 2066, after decades of stagnating Cold War, the Red Menace, in a panicked frenzy, would set its eager eyes on the shores of the United States with an invasion of Alaska by Chinese troops. The United States Congress had now declared war, turning the stagnant conflict into a full-out war. The year was 2072, and Swedenborg had served in the Navy for over 2 decades. Now, at 41, he would be honored to become the youngest Vice Admiral ever appointed. Following the naval escalation of the war, several Atlantic Fleet officers died. The Secretary of the Navy needed a loyal, steady, and reliable tactician to serve as the second highest officer in the Atlantic. The now quite famous John L. Swedenborg was, of course, considered and quickly appointed. He was much like his father in terms of success, director of the NSA at 50. However, Swedenborg felt indifferent to his newly gained platform and fame, unlike his father. His name appeared gradually more frequently in the headlines around the nation, eventually becoming the poster boy of the United States Navy, speaking out on the war through radio and television, something that slowly drove the man to the brink of insanity. From his time in the spotlight of American society, he gained another nickname, the Golden Lion, derived from his background in Swedish nobility and his handsome appearance. It was often said his golden hair was akin to a mane. As the Sino-American War came closer to an end, his father Wilhelm and his mother Patricia were, without his knowledge, moved to a classified Enclave-controlled base somewhere off the west coast. Not having any knowledge of the location of the base, John would never see or hear from his parents again, something that gave him great pain. It made him loathe and despise them as deserting cowards and traitors to the United States. However, he could not stop to cry. There was work to be done. Meanwhile, with the seemingly unending Sino-American War, Swedenborg and his Atlantic Fleet continued their fierce fight against the Chinese naval menace. In late June 2077, the fleet had eliminated the Chinese presence in the Atlantic. Swedenborg's strategic prowess gave them the upper hand. With his skill, they had also uncovered and destroyed most of the Chinese stealth submarine Ghost Fleet. They had accomplished this by retrofitting the USS Grant, Swedenborg's flagship, with long-range, sonar-equipped vertibirds. It was an action looked down upon as reckless by many other officers. However, these vertibirds gave them an edge, the edge they needed. It was through his extermination of the Ghost Fleet, combined with his portrayal in propaganda, that Swedenborg gained his infamous Chinese nickname, Jiangda de Hai Shi, which roughly translates to Mighty Lion of the Sea. Although their victories had not been without casualty, the admiral of the fleet had been shot and killed. Swedenborg swiftly was promoted to fleet admiral, assigned commandant of the fleet, and was awarded the Navy Medal of Honor following the victory. With the increasingly sparse contact from the government, many began to fear the worst, and Swedenborg started to share in this concern. Something was very wrong.